What's up, RSL Corner?
What's up, RSL Corner?
What's up, RSL Corner?
To the way, RSL Corners. What's up, RSL Corner?
Hola, RSL Corner. Hola, Real Corner. What's up, RSL Corner? What's up, RSL Corner?
All right, welcome back to the RSL Corner podcast. I'm your host, Charlie. I'm here with my co-hosts.
Oliver
And
Hey,
Ethan.
redo that.
The
Hold on.
what? No, it's good.
Oliver's like, sorry. That's fine. All right, welcome back to the RSL Corner podcast. I'm your host, Charlie. I'm here with
Oliver.
And Ethan.
got the boys back. Oliver's back from his trip to Peru.
What's up,
He's
guys?
wearing a Cusco Club kit, which is pretty cool. But it feels good to be back. There has been 3 games since the last time we recorded, so we're going to briefly go over all 3 games, take a preview into Austin FC this Saturday, and just look at the last 4 games of the season and going into playoffs. How you guys doing?
Good, man. We've been playing all the Dallas teams. I mean, the Texas teams.
Yeah, we've
And,
it's been a good stretch for us. Luckily, we're not really fizzling out. I feel good about this. And the last few games of the season are pretty, shouldn't be too hard for us.
It's making me sad.
I know, it's crazy how fast the season has flown by,
I know.
but it'll be right back in February.
Yeah.
So
The
And
off
hopefully-
season, how long is it? Do we know?
Like
what
2
the-
months.
it goes into
Yeah.
early December, I think.
Yeah, and then
It's-
we get back
And
February.
then we get back February. So
Yeah.
there's really not that much time
really
off.
quick.
But yeah, starting off, the 4-1 loss to Houston. We're not going to debrief this one too much. Tricky game. I remember watching it. I don't think I watched the first half with you, Ethan. But I don't know. Get into some intel.
I just want to start off by saying I'm not the biggest Steve Clark fan.
I think I hate him.
I really don't like
I
him.
can't stand him. It's always
Yeah.
those people that are probably like the nicest people off the pitch.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it was Griffin Dorsey. Griffin Dorsey annoys
I
me
don't
too.
like
But then
him.
he's like a great person, like
Yeah.
off the pitch, but on the pitch.
Yeah.
I don't
We
like
don't like
Houston
that.
at
That's all I
all anymore since that playoff.
Yeah, Houston.
Oh, like
that.
Houston has our number. I want to beat him so bad.
Yeah, other than that, the defense was really sloppy on both goals. The first goal, too many passes were given. Gutierrez touches got away, and they just shot the ball past Beavers close, near post.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Really, I think the defense was just too sloppy there. The second goal, Quentin was just out of position. One of the players made an overlap and got the ball, and I feel like it was Javane's guy for sure because one of our center mids picked up the guy who made the pass. Javane didn't have to stay. He was just kind of slow to pick up the guy. Quentin had to come out of position, and the ball just went to a guy in the center of the box, right where Quentin would have been. Maybe if Javane picked it up, but just another, just sloppy defensive play.
Yeah, it was a defensive, just a bad night for the defense. Javane Brown, we'll get into some Portland details, but Javane Brown, I really like his hustle, and I really like it, but there's a few little, quick mental mistakes. I think, we'll talk about it in Portland, but there's 2 goals where it was kind of his fault because I think he just turned off and forgot to mark his man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this game, it didn't feel too out of hand, even being down 2-0 at half, I believe.
I feel like those mistakes there was just something that comes with him joining late in the season.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be-
That's true. But you see, yeah, that's a good point. But I don't know. Second half, I was still kept my head up. Chicho, we thought Chicho scored, but it was actually an own goal, which is unfortunate because if Chicho were to score, he would have broke the single season record for RSL. But ends up being an own goal. Final score 4-1. In my opinion, going into this game, I had not too much hope for RSL just because Houston's had our number, but I really wanted us to get finally a win against them.
Yeah, our goal that Chicho got, the arena was just dead silent.
That was funny.
I didn't even think it was going to be a
You
goal.
didn't even realize it went in.
I had plenty of hope going into it. I just don't think Quentin's a good center back, and then Javane Brown got subbed at the 46th minute for some reason, so he's getting subbed before, second half, which is just weird.
Well, we were down 2-0
Well, why are we subbing him?
because he might have
Is
been
he
a
the
reason we were
problem?
down 2-0.
This defense on that side was sloppy, but
Not good.
I think a good thing we can take away from it is I think seeing Luna and Diogo play that game, they had really good connections, and I think that's a
Yeah,
good
Diogo-
sign for the rest of the season.
I think Diogo's growing. He finally gets on the score sheet against the Timbers in this last game on Saturday. So, yeah, and one guy that I think he didn't start, but he subbed in, Mark Chuk. I think he's the second coming of Andres Gomez. He picks up an assist in the FC Dallas game and a goal in the Portland game. And, yeah, he's great. I'm super excited that we got him.
We just didn't really look like a second-place team there.
I know, it's crazy that we're still in second place because
Yeah.
these last 3 games we've not been playing like we're in
And
second place.
that Portland game, too, was really big for placement.
I know, it was huge. But, I mean, 1 point.
Better than none.
1 point is better than none. We still sit a point above Colorado, I think. So, kind of a really big point. But those 3 points against FC Dallas was even more important, which we'll go into
Yeah,
that game.
That's really big. FC Dallas, Mark Chuk got his first start on the right wing. And Andrew Brody started over Katranis on the left fullback position this time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts about that lineup?
I was honestly kind of scared a little bit, but with Vera back, you definitely felt stronger. And then Julio's been playing like really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Julio balled out. But honestly, I like Quentin at the right back position better than center
Yeah.
back. I think he's more comfortable there. In this game, he has a sweet pass to Mark Chuk. I think this is the third goal of the game. But
Yeah.
fast forwarding,
Um,
he gets a nice, sweet pass that like Mark Chuk kind of dummies. So the defender can't really pull him down and get that yellow because I think any player's going to pull down Mark Chuk if he knows Mark Chuk's getting that ball. And then he just has a beautiful ball that just curves around the defender on the ground to Julio for a tap-in.
Yep.
Julio should have had a hat trick, in my opinion. He did cause the penalty at the beginning, but Vera, as we know, took it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good confidence booster for Vera anyway. But, yeah, Julio,
the
best player of the game.
Petter Musa, the guy on
Musa's
FC Dallas,
good.
he had 9 goals in 9 games prior to this game.
Yeah.
He was looking pretty good. Started
He's
at the top.
really good.
And then, what's his name?
Jesus
Ferreira?
The center back for them, Ibega.
LeBron?
Ibega, the guy, he just had
He's a guy that looks
from
like LeBron.
from
Yeah, LeBron. Did you
from
say
a-
LeBron? Sorry.
from an RSL point of view, I'll take that PK. But like from any other point of view, that is the most unnecessary foul I've ever seen.
Doesn't he look like LeBron?
He does. Yeah, I was looking
No,
at it. He
I
looks so
told
much
Oliver
like
he looked like
LeBron.
LeBron during the game, and then RSL random fan today was like, "Yeah, LeBron James back there."
He looks so much like LeBron. I agree, but like from any other point of view, that is the most unnecessary foul I've ever seen. Like,
Oh, when he
Yeah.
steps and like
pushes
pushes?
Julio.
Having a penalty
I'll
in the
take it.
11th minute is like the biggest
Oh.
motivation.
yeah, it's just
boost.
Killer.
nice.
For
I mean,
them,
it's the
it's got to be
reason-
the most motivation killer for them.
Oh yeah,
Like we were just steamrolling after that because we scored again in the 24th. So it's
I
like
know.
Chicho had
And then-
another good,
Julio.
or not Julio.
Julio.
Yeah, I meant Julio.
Chicho could transfer him. Yellow card
Julio-
suspension.
Who's been doing a great job filling up
Yeah.
Chicho's spot.
And I know it's annoying that Chicho and Contreras didn't play this game, but we got the win, and like the fact that they were able to play against Portland was big time.
Yep.
I
I loved
think-
seeing Vera take the PK too, because like
Me
he's
too.
always our far free
Yeah, it was
kick
good.
taker,
Yeah.
and that 12-yard penalty shot is just no problem for him at all.
Yeah,
Every pen I've seen him
We
take for
didn't-
us are
he'll
so
drill it
good.
home.
we
all the
didn't talk about it, but Julio's first goal, or
Super good.
yeah, his first goal, second goal of the game, when he chips the whole defense, just beautiful. That reminded me of Chicho's and Ruiz's.
Seeing
Those goals at home are like
Electric.
they're the most hype thing ever. But seeing a like MLS player do that, it's one of those moments of just respect. Seeing like they're professional for a reason. That's
yeah, no, that's true. Because that's not an easy shot.
That's not easy to shot.
Because
To
you got to
take
get it over the
with
keeper.
pressure and then put it on target to get it over the keeper.
Yep. So RSL comes out of that one with all 3 points. It's kind of scary at the end. We had a handball where they had a pen, and then we had the Jesus Ferreira blunder where he just took the set piece pretty quick, and it snuck in the back of the net. But honestly,
not
didn't
gonna
feel
blow
too
a
worried
whistle
this
or
game.
anything.
I think Beavers played an outstanding game. He had an 8.0
Really
FOT
good
mob rating and an
assist.
assist.
Yep.
He had an assist.
Youngest MLS keeper to record an assist.
Yeah, that's great.
He is 100% earned. He should be starter every time.
I agree.
I
I mean-
mean, should never have to start.
Yeah, we'll get into his performance against the Timbers, but this game, I think both goals. I mean, a penalty's hard to save in itself, and he's already saved a penalty this year, which is great. But I don't hold it against him there. And then the Jesus Ferreira thing, I think it's on the defense's fault for not getting ready. But
I mean, it's still dumb that the
It's dumb. Oh,
ref
yeah.
didn't. The ref's like trying.
well, I
everyone's
know
trying to
it's
figure out the wall.
It's all confusing, but at least we got the win. Julio comes out of there with an 8.9 rating.
Julio is like cementing himself. Like I kind of wish he would have a starting
He's a
spot
good-
with how he's doing.
I know.
Somewhere.
We'll get into this.
Like,
We'll get into this
he started
conversation,
Timbers.
but him. I like Julio at the 9 and Chicho off the bench because I think Chicho's trying to find his flow. Chicho put in a lot of minutes at the beginning of the season, and he might be better for like that last 30, 40 minutes or the last half because Julio brings it every time. It seems like.
Not like it.
They both had assists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like I want to see it, but do you think he starts for any other team?
Julio,
Yeah.
I think like a bottom of the table. I mean, if they're fine, if they need number 9, I think he's solid. I think he has had a lot of production at RSL. Like when him and Rubio started, shout out Rubio, got the kid on the wall. When him and Rubio started, though, they had like a fiery start. Julio had 9 goals that season and 3 goals the next season, but then 6 and then 10 this year. Like that's great.
That's really good.
And 4 assists. So I mean, he's staying on sides. That's all that matters. Julio's a great number 9. I don't see him really going far away anytime soon because he's 28. He's only 1 year younger than Chicho.
Oh my God, he's 28.
I know.
And the amount he's getting paid, he should be
And
playing.
he's 5'11". Isn't that crazy?
That's the kind of player
I thought he was way shorter.
Wow, that's
That's because Crooks makes him look so short.
That's crazy stat to just drop. 28, 5'11". I did not know that about the man.
I know, like Mark Chuk and Luna are both shorter. Like
Mark
2 inch.
Chuk in his first start though, recording an assist.
Yeah.
The
And
Polish
then,
international.
yeah, well, fast forward right to the Timbers game. Mark Chuk gets on the score sheet pretty early, right?
Yeah.
11th minute.
10th, 11th minute.
10th minute.
Yeah, he had a great. I think it's just good to see his confidence in the box because a lot of us, I feel like some of the RSL's attackers just kind of freeze in the box, but he took his time and had a nice little finish.
I love how we weren't directly watching the game, but we kept refreshing the score.
Yeah, we kept checking the score. We
kept
were at a
checking the
concert.
score, and we were like, "Oh my God, RSL's up!" And then we were up
I know,
2-0.
I couldn't believe we were up 2-0. I was like, no way we win this game. And, of course, I jinxed it. But
Another switch up we had was Caliscan getting the start instead of Ojeda.
over Ojeda.
Which we just never we never know. Like, don't know what sparks their love
Yeah,
for
I don't.
him. But
I feel like I don't ever have the lineup cemented in my head. Like it's always something different.
Yeah, Pablo always
Yeah.
likes to do it.
especially now with injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
like
going to switch every single time.
so one of us sees the lineup before the game and like, all right, what do you guys predict the lineup's going to be? And we predict it, but we always get like 1 or 2 wrong.
Uh-huh.
It just, I don't know. I think it's funny.
Yeah, and then that second goal, Luna getting another goal. It was kind of like a tap in off a awkward rebound, but it's just nice to see RSL put away easy ones like that because at times I think we sky it or goes wide. So it's great to see that one.
Good for him to score.
Yeah,
6-goal thriller though. Like what a game at home.
I
agree.
wish we. Unfortunately, us 3 couldn't make it to that game, which I really wish we could. But
That was a big game that we should have won.
Yeah, that was, I mean, important
I
for our
know.
placement in playoffs and the rest of the table, but
Portland's
take
just
it
on
still.
fire. Like they got Ferreira, Mora, and Rodriguez. Ferreira having a banger of a set piece goal, which I know people have told me that Beavers isn't saving that, but I genuinely think he could. He's 6'5". I think he could jump. I know it's a really well taken set piece. I'm not giving him credit, but I just think a little more effort from Beavers would have been nice there because that's the difference between 1 point and 3 points.
Isn't it crazy how close the Western Conference is compared to
Oh,
the
it's
Eastern
tight.
Conference? Like Eastern Conference, Inter Miami sits 8 points above second place. Then second place, third place are tied.
It's
then
crazy.
Third place to fourth place is 10 points.
It's
Not
nuts.
10 points.
We'll
Sorry.
We'll get back to the table.
12 points.
We'll go back to the table in the last 4 games. But, yeah, what are your thoughts on this Portland Salt Lake game? I don't know why I said it like that.
Portland Salt Lake. I'm happy with it. I don't really care about the tie that much. I mean, well, I do care about the tie because in the 92nd minute we just kind of looked like we were tired and
Yeah,
we
we were
like
just ball
walking.
watching.
we were flat-footed, weren't ready for that. And it happens, unfortunately. This late into the season. I mean, at least it didn't cost us an L.
Yeah, that's true.
But whatever. I mean, I'll still take it. We're still high up there and above Colorado.
Against Portland and Houston, I know RSL kind of struggles, and those 2 teams are in really good form. So I feel like once we get that 1-goal cushion, I'm excited because I know the worst thing is gonna happen is a tie. But then when we score in the 89th with Gonçalves' first goal, Gonçalves and Mark Chuk had their first goal in MLS. This game, which was great. It's great to see that. I think it's a big confidence booster, especially for Gonçalves because he kind of had a slower start. But Mark Chuk on the board in 2 games.
I mean,
He's making a name for himself really quick with his first assist and first goal, and showing he's a good pickup. Only 20 years old, and he's going to fill.
He's gonna be a
Andres
stud.
Gomez spot. I
Yeah,
bet
he's-
he'll start for the rest of the season.
he's filling that spot really
I'd love
well.
to see it. Yeah. Obviously, like we said, Portland ties it up in the 92nd off a crazy pass and then a diving header outside of the 6. Tricky for Beavers to get that one. Really wish he could have, just because that's the difference between 1 and 3 points. But it's a good game. I think RSL looked good rewatching it, and I think it's the right momentum we need going into Austin on Saturday. Austin's in horrendous form, and I think they just didn't clinch a playoff spot, so Who knows if they're going to be resting some guys? They're sit at 11th with 35 points. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I mean, it's in Austin. RSLs can struggle with the heat in Texas, but I think all arrows are pointing towards a win here.
So we've fully gotten our playoff spot.
Yep.
But now it's about
we have clinched the playoffs.
now it's about where we finish.
We need
Hopefully above.
we need to above the 4th spot.
Yep.
Just to get that home field
Hopefully
advantage.
above the 4 spot. And LA Galaxy, I mean, I'm not a fan, but they're going kind of crazy.
They are.
They're doing a lot better than LAFC right now.
I want to
So we're second right now.
or second,
That's
which
crazy.
LAFC does have a game in hand, and I think they're 1 point behind us. But I mean, that's just one
They're
loss.
2 points behind LAFC.
They haven't been doing that.
Sorry, are you talking about LAFC or LA Galaxy? LA
Yeah.
Galaxy's 1 game ahead of us, and they're.
No, they're 2 games. They're at 58. We're at 51.
Oh, you're talking about points.
Yeah, points. Oh, games played. Sorry, that's what I was. Never mind. LAFC does have a game in hand with
Yeah.
us, and we're actually you're right. We're 2 points ahead of LAFC. So I mean, if they even draw, that's huge. And
Yep.
looking at their schedule, I think looking at LAFC's schedule for the rest of the season, they have 5 games instead of 4. They have Cincinnati, which is going to be hard. St. Louis at home, that should be 3 points for them. Sporting KC on the road, you never know. Vancouver on the road, Vancouver's in good form, and then San Jose at home. So you never know. I think Vancouver, Sporting KC, and FC Cincinnati have a good shot of taking points away from LAFC, and I hope
think,
to see that
yeah,
happen.
I think we have a lot stronger of a chance to finish the last 4 games out with wins
Oh, 100%.
than them.
I just wanted to pull up this graphic from MLS today if the playoffs started today. And I kid you not, I wish the playoffs started today because this route is like beautiful. We start with Vancouver in a round of 3 series. I think we can beat Vancouver in round of 3. And then we have to beat Colorado or Seattle, which is very doable. And then we'd have to face LAFC, LA Galaxy, Portland, Minnesota, Houston, or LA. Both LA teams. But isn't that amazing that side? We would avoid playing the LA teams, Houston, and Portland.
All teams we kind of struggle with and are
I know,
doing
exactly.
really well
and I
this
think
season.
if we got in good form, I think we could, and it was a semifinal
we
game,
can
I think
hopefully
it'd
avoid
be,
those, yeah.
and that 2 seed's huge because
Yep.
if LA Galaxy's out, we clinch a home game for the rest of the,
Yep.
as far as we
So
can go.
it's just the first playoff that's
Round of 3.
round of 3, right? Yeah.
Which I do love as
Yep,
an
I
NBA
like
fan.
that.
I think the best of 7 series can be fun, even though it's critiqued a lot. But like we saw with the Houston game, like we lost first game, came back and won the second, and then we went to Pens in the third. Unfortunate ending for RSL last playoffs, but yeah, I think I like the best of 3 because each team is guaranteed a home playoff game.
Yeah, we got to make it out the first round.
Yeah, we do.
We got to end our playoff drought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to get past the because I think we just got to take a game at a time, obviously. But
Yeah, just
but
think about it again.
that best of 3s, like I think it gets us comfortable, and you realize really what's at stake. I mean, it'd be nice to sweep, obviously, but if it takes it to 3, I think that's a good momentum shift towards a 1 single game elimination. I don't know.
I like that we are having, not we, I mean like the United States, the MLS is having a different turn on like
yeah.
like
very
seasons.
American.
Like, you know, obviously Premier League is just 38 games. Whoever's at the top at the end, or all the other leagues in Europe are like
Yeah.
that. But in America,
That's
it's just
yeah.
playoffs,
Yeah, I
and we
know.
have like multiple
it's
playoff
like-
games.
Yeah, because it's kind of like,
American.
yeah, it's like
I like it.
I know we have CONCACAF Champions League, but like MLS playoffs has that intensity on our level, of course. But like, yeah, just to earn your way through a playoff thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool to see if the Premier League were to do that because I know some clubs.
That would be insanely that would take a long time to implement. I feel like.
I know. Well, if it was
See
just
how it
top 8, like
Oh,
if-
yeah,
if
that'd
it was
be really
something like
cool.
that. But they don't have divisions. They don't have East or West.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because I mean, yeah. Then again, our country is a lot bigger, so we have to travel all these places all the
I
way
know.
over.
so RSL takes on Austin this Saturday. Next Wednesday, we're back at home versus Minnesota. It's gonna be a tough game. Then next Saturday, we go to San Jose. We have confirmed that Ethan and I will be at that San Jose game. Oliver, unfortunately, is not making the trip, but I'm super excited to go to my second. Very fortunate to go to my second away RSL
First
game
ever
this
RSL
season.
away game.
But Ethan's excited to check out the
So
stadium. And then we finished off 2 weeks after that San Jose game, which is a long break versus Vancouver at home. And honestly, all 4 of these games are super important to finish the season. So out of the 4 games and out of the 12 points that we can take, how many do you think we're taking home?
Oh, dude. I mean, just looking at the schedule, I feel so confident we can take all of them.
I know,
and
yeah.
I don't want to say something like but this is RSL in the late end of the season because I feel like we've been doing a little bit better than in seasons past at the end of the season. So I have confidence, and I feel like a lot of times, I mean, even with my score predictions.
Yeah.
What happened? Sorry,
No, Oliver's breathing in the mic.
Sorry. A lot of times in my score predictions, I overshoot a lot. Like with the Houston game, I had just like
'Cause we
3-1
love
or
RSL.
something. It's just because I have so much like.
And then they scored
But-
3 against Portland, so it's like,
Yeah. So I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say we get 1 tie, 3 wins. Oh my God.
yeah. No, that's good.
I like that.
Knock
That's
on
really
wood.
good.
I'm gonna go 2 wins, 1 tie, 1 loss, and I hope that's enough to sneak us in the top 4. Just knowing RSL, I think we can take 7 points of the 12.
I'll go 9 out of the 12.
3 wins and a loss.
Yeah.
I like it, or 3. Yeah, I like it. I think it should be good. I guess we can hop right into some predictions versus Austin FC. What are you guys thinking?
Looking at it, I think it should be just a sweep under the rug game for us. Quick, easy, 2-0. RSL
I like it.
at Austin.
I like it. 2-0. Austin's in horrendous form. I think the Driussi situation is very questionable over there. I don't know if he's playing or not
He
on
only has
Saturday.
5 goals.
I know he hasn't been too dominant this year, but I think he's kind of fed up with Austin. Like they're horrendous this year. I'm gonna go with a dominating 4-1 win. I think they sneak one past us, but I think
4?
hey man, we got some good goal scorers. I think Marchuk gets on the
I
board.
100% can see
I
that
think
too.
Chicho gets back on the board. Julio Brace. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm saying 4-1.
Let's go
Beavers assist.
2-1.
2-1. I like it.
2-1, okay.
Yeah. I guess this. You guys have anything else to say about RSL?
No, I'm feeling really good. Please get these 12 points. We can do this,
Pretty
guys.
please.
Let's make this.
Can you
If they do this for us, then the pod would go on even longer.
Yeah.
It would be even more episodes. It'd be even better.
I just want Chicho to get Golden Boot.
Oh my God, yeah, and I want
So
that too.
bad.
I want that too.
He hasn't scored in forever, and he's only 2 games behind Benteke.
He's been crying.
So we need him. Yeah, he does cry.
He's been hurt and crying.
Yeah,
Sad.
unfortunately.
I hope he.
Hopefully we can get
If he
all
gets
of
a
us.
goal this next game, I think he'll be able to do it.
Sometimes though, I think like, would I rather Chicho not get the golden boot, but we win the MLS? Because like I think
Oh,
like
100%.
it's hard to get both.
But I think if we get top 5, that should secure a spot in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Colorado, right on our tail. LAFC, right on our tail. Houston, right on our tail. All these Western teams. It's so funny.
It's
Anyway.
crazy how tight the Western Conference
I
is,
know, but
dude.
it makes it great because, like,
Yeah, it really does
Yeah,
make it
man.
so nice.
but Western
It makes it so
opponents-
much more nerve wracking than watching every game. I'm so nervous before, and during, and after every game.
I know it's gonna be a tight game this week. We're gonna have to catch it right before the University of Utah football game. I guess we'll transition into some other sports. This does conclude the RSL portion of the show. Yeah, big things coming for RSL. But going into Utah football is coming off a nice 22-19 win against Oklahoma State as their first ever Big 12 game. Very nerve-wracking game.
A little
Took,
bit
like,
close towards the end. We had to make it very dramatic, but
Yeah.
we had to win. That's what's important.
Super entertaining. game.
defensively, we
We
dominated.
played so well defensively. It was so fun to watch.
Yep. The big question is if Cam Rising is playing this Saturday.
But like,
We don't
Got
know.
it.
Isaac Wilson,
Yeah.
I'm okay
being
with
a true
Isaac, though.
freshman,
Yeah.
being
Winning
the
on the
only
road?
being the only true freshman on Utah to be a ranked opponent.
And it was on the road.
I have so much confidence in him.
Yeah.
Crazy hot take. If we keep him, develop him for many years, I think he could be a Heisman contender
Oh
in 2 or
my.
3 years.
I don't
I
hate
think
the
he
sound
gets
of
the starting job after this game, and Cam Rising doesn't play the rest of the season.
that. Okay, wow, that would make me very upset.
God, no, please.
It's kind of like Cam's the Chicho,
It's really
and
sc-
Isaac is the
Julio.
Mark Chuk.
Oh,
Julio.
It's
Sorry, just
really
'cause he's
scary
young.
how much we rely on Cam, but like Isaac's getting good, so
You know,
Yeah.
Isaac's is good. I think
He's just
Isaac
getting better.
or Cam plays this Saturday. I'm excited. And at least Isaac's good because, like, last year
Yep.
when Cam wasn't playing, like, we had to deal with Bryson Barnes and the other quarterback.
Yep.
I forgot
Nate
his
Johnson.
name. Nate
We
Johnson.
just had to hope that they were going to be good, and if they both had a
I
bad
haven't-
game, we would lose.
I haven't been tracking if Nate Johnson's been playing at Vanderbilt.
No, I think he's the backup.
He's the backup at Vanderbilt.
I
He's
think
I mean,
terrible.
I don't hate.
No, take my word.
I don't hate on that choice to go to Vanderbilt
No,
because
I'm gonna look.
he's probably getting a really good education over there. I bet.
Okay.
Oh, okay, bro.
He's not even doing school.
Okay,
He's getting
crazy
a
take,
good
crazy take.
education.
But like, I mean, hey, maybe that's why he went to Vanderbilt.
Ain't
To
no
get a
way
good,
Nate
I mean, I
Johnson
can
cared
respect
about-
it. I can respect it. But like, I don't know. It's kind of scary how much we rely on Cam. and
It
I mean,
is scary,
but
but Isaac looks good.
Isaac's looking good, but a
And it
lot
makes me
happened this week.
feel
Like,
okay with that.
prior to this week, I was nervous for Oklahoma State. We
Me too.
dominated on defense against one of the best,
They have
probably
good-
the
they have
best
good
running
off-
back.
yeah.
Yeah, against probably the
Yeah,
best
Nate
running back in
Johnson
the nation.
doesn't play at all.
And their quarterback had like 5 touchdowns in like prior to this
Yeah.
to this game, and he didn't. He
And
got
he
taken
stunk
out.
it up.
He got taken out at the second half, and then
Yeah.
played a little bit at the end.
Who?
But like their starting quarterback,
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
big-
playing. I mean, he was getting
Bolt.
destroyed.
He was like ranked like top 5 quarterbacks for this year.
Bowman.
Yeah, for
I
college
know.
football.
And
Yeah.
then he played a real defense.
He's
Big,
terrible.
big win for Utes.
Yep.
They go into a home game blackout.
Oh,
If you haven't watched the hype video on Utah
oh
Football's
my God, the
Instagram
jerseys
with
are so
Fillinger,
sick.
Fillinger is my favorite player on the team. I gotta admit,
Yeah,
I'm a Bo Meester
braided boy.
enjoyer.
I like that. The punter, bruh.
No, yes,
Is he
and
the
I like
punter?
Cole Becker because I met him.
Well, and Cole Becker, he missed some field goals.
I know, but
Yeah,
I met that guy. Maybe he remembers
Rookie
me.
college kicking is just a sell. Like college kicking is not even worth it to kick a field goal. It
I
is,
was like,
but
oh,
not over
that might
40
be
yards.
enough for a field goal. And
Yeah,
they
it's
missed
bad.
him.
Anyway, any score predictions for the game this Saturday against Arizona?
Oh,
I'm gonna go 31-21.
22-7.
wow. Yeah,
Our defensive masterclass
Our defense so
again.
strong. Wow, you're really down the defense.
I had to
this
do
game.
it for like. Oh well, I'm not doubting the defense, but 20 like Arizona's pretty good. They got that like NFL
And I
caliber.
thought-
Then they got
receiver.
Jacob Kongaika.
I thought the same about Oklahoma
Hey,
State.
did you go to middle school with them?
Yeah.
Wait,
That'd
really?
be-
Remember the guy from Lion King?
Oh, yep.
I,
I
think
remember.
he's on Arizona.
If I have any
Is he
questions
actually?
about what we're
Yeah.
talking about, please leave a comment.
I had the same thought though about Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Kansas State got absolutely handled by BYU at home. It was insane to watch.
That was weird.
The
As much as
team
as
down
much as
south.
yes.
We don't say
Okay,
the name.
yes, we all hate the team down south, but Kansas State got absolutely handled by them.
But if you love the team down south, we appreciate you for watching the show, and we do
No, we
welcome
don't.
you with
We
warm arms,
Yeah,
with warm
we
hands.
still with warm hands. We still welcome you, maybe with a knife in the back, but
But not only until November 9th, or actually November 2nd, that hate week,
that
leading
would-
up to the
I
game.
can't wait for that hate week on
But we're,
campus.
we're rooting for the team down south because we hope they get ranked good enough, like really high, so then when
And we
we
can just
beat them,
destroy
it looks a lot better.
Yep,
And we'll just beat him in basketball again.
Let's hope.
that was so
That's-
crazy
They're
last
Playing
year.
it-
they're playing at the Huntsman again.
Yeah, and,
Oh, we get to watch
but we
two
also
Holy Wars.
but
at
then the
home.
last basketball game of the year is against BYU at BYU, which would
Oh
be
my
fun
gosh,
to
we
go
get
down
two.
to.
We get two.
Yeah, because
Okay.
now they're conference
Wow,
opponents.
the Holy War is going to be absolutely insane every
Kansas
year.
plays here. So that'll
Yeah.
be insane.
That'd be
Kansas, oh
good.
yeah, Kansas is absolutely insane in basketball too.
Yeah.
We've been getting some good pickups in basketball. We've already talked about that, but like,
Mongolian Mike. Let's
dude,
go.
I had a run in with Jerry. He was sitting in the business building with me, sitting
you-
across from me. I
were
was
you
like, I
talking to him?
really want to talk to him. I got too starstruck. I couldn't say anything.
You guys are like brothers.
All right.
What?
We're going on to the next sport. We've got the Utah Hockey Club with their preseason. Oliver
Oh, yeah.
was lucky enough to attend the game.
We went.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The quality and the atmosphere, you can just tell it's gonna be amazing.
Hockey belongs in
Like
Utah.
not too many people there, but obviously like it's getting there. And like it was like already 2 massive fights from Spicy Tuna. We had like an insane goal, and then our goalkeeper is just like absolutely insane. Ingram, he's just blocking everywhere. And then we went into overtime. Our awesome guy. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name now. Oh, Clayton Keller. He's number 9. He's like the best.
He's probably
I
yeah.
love that you know that now.
He scored in overtime, and then it immediately went to shootout for some reason. I have no idea
We aren't
why.
too familiar with hockey rules and what's going on, but we're excited to learn about the sport because now we have a
Yeah.
team.
It made me want to go to every single game, so I definitely recommend it. Get some J Dogs, some Dippin' Dots. It was fun, really fun
We got
atmosphere.
J Dogs at the RSL game.
Yeah, I like the 3 periods. You get 2 little breaks. So I got like a Dippin' Dots break,
If-
and I got
Is
a
it cold in there?
yeah, it feels good.
If you
Wear a
work,
hoodie.
if you work for RSL, please tune out. I have to admit, we take our free hot dogs from the Ford Zone every game, and we go and load them up with J Dog sauce.
The
I just-
ultimate hack.
yeah.
You don't do that. What are you
Many
talking about?
pickles as you
Oh
want.
yeah, we would never do that, but yeah, J Dog sauce is pretty. It's pretty
If you get
spectacular.
those free hot dogs, go to the J Dog.
Used to be able to get 8 hot dogs.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
Yeah, because I go to the game, I get hungry,
Mm.
and I'm like, I
Ethan,
want
you
it.
got to come to the game on Wednesday. We haven't had you at the game in a while.
Yeah, okay, I'll be there. Well, actually,
Yeah,
wait.
we'll see.
Oh, you have your
Wednesday?
lecture.
Oh, I have my lecture.
Hi, Ethan is class, so he cannot come
And
to the
wait,
game
is it
on
next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But it's okay.
I have an
It's
exam
okay.
too.
We'll
so
be
I
at the
can't-
game on Saturday.
I'll be at the game on Saturday.
That's it in San Jose.
Yep, we'll be there.
We bought tickets. Unfortunately, the cheapest tickets were next to the supporter section for San Jose.
We're gonna be
so
fighting
we're
for our
bringing
life.
the energy. It's okay. They're the worst. They literally have clinched the wooden spoon, which is the worst record in the league. So they have nothing to
love
boast
that.
about.
The wooden spoon. That's what they call it.
Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. No, they did beat us 2-0 at home earlier this season, but I think we're gonna storm into San Jose. Me, Ethan, and Sasha, and
And
we're
Alex.
gonna bring the RSL energy. Yeah, buddy.
Don't forget about Buddy.
You know,
I love
I
Buddy.
think that's all the sports.
I have a crazy just Utah Jazz thing real quick.
Ooh.
Utah Jazz legend Derrick Rose retires.
All right.
Didn't he just? I mean,
He
I'm only
never
saying that
played for us.
he got waived by the Utah
Oh.
Jazz though.
He
That's what
dropped
I'm
he
saying.
dropped 50 on us on Halloween when he was on the Timberwolves. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
So excited for Halloween.
Okay.
All right, we're getting very off topic.
Very off
We're gonna go grab some dinner. We're pretty hungry.
Maybe we'll get some crumble.
What an episode.
Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, I got
Crumble,
one earlier
please
this week.
sponsor this podcast.
I just got a chocolate chip cookie. I didn't do the weekly yet.
How was it?
It was so good. It's,
All
what?
right.
This guy
We're
wants
gonna,
it
we're
so
gonna
bad.
Cut, we got to cut the cameras before it gets a little too intense. Anyway, we'd like to thank you for watching the RSL Corner podcast. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcast. Leave a review if you're feeling generous. And we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, baby.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe to that thing.
No.
Please don't add that. Please don't add that.